How you doing? This is Mr. Farr. Today we got an awesome effect. This is a nice way of having a card shot out of the pack with a nice slide. So we're going to show you this slide. We're going to show you how this works out. And yeah, it'll be a pretty fun trick. So let's have a look and see how this video or this trick is going to look. So we have a card selected. Any card, that doesn't matter. You can sign the card, but I don't want to. So I'm telling you beforehand, you do not need a duplicate card. You're using the same exact card. But for the spectator, if you're doing this as a performance for a spectator, you're better off having them sign it so they can say, you know, they can't get around and say, oh, you used a duplicate. So that's your way of saying, oh, this is your one card. So that's that. So the Jack of Spades. So we're going to take the Jack of Spades and put it on top. And I'm going to make it easy for me. I'm going to cut some cards off and put the Jack of Spades on top. So now, the Jack of Spades is in this pack just like that. So now, we're going to try this. I could even show you the Jack of Spades right there. Now, all I'm going to do is fan some cards out and put the cards inside the fan just like that. So now we have the cards inside the fan. Now just like that. It looks nice and fair. Beautiful. Now, I'm just going to try and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And we cut. And one card popped out. And it's your card, the Jack of Spades. Let's have a look and see how that's done. So, before we go into the tutorial, I just want to not do a review. I'll do that later, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe this could count as a review. This is the new zombie pack. This isn't a brand new deck of cards, but it is a very nice pack. Let me tell you a little story about them. I went to the magic store, and these were $17. I bought Dan and Dave's Smoke and Mirror decks over there for $16, so $1 less. But those are rare cards, and these were $17. So I was like, no way, screw that. So, but they were alright because it was open, so it showed them to me, and I started playing with them. I was like, wow, these look nice and everything. So then I was like, nah, forget it. I don't want to waste my money on that because it's kind of a waste. So I went to Duane Reade with my friends and my father and everything for Mother's Day to get cards and everything. And I saw this exact same deck, I swear, for $3. So I bought 3 packs of cards. So that's $9 for 3 decks when one cost $17. So that I saved a lot of money. I saved freaking a lot of money on that. So that was a good gift for me. So a beautiful deck. It comes with a nice box and everything. Now that's that. So now let's see how the trick works. Now we have a card selected, and in this case it's the 4 of clubs. So the 4 clubs, you can have a look just like that. It looks pretty nice. I mean, come on. When did you ever see a back design like that? I haven't. Pretty nice looking. So the 4 of clubs. So now what you do is, the way I fanned out the cards and put them back in the pack does matter. That's pretty much the whole thing of this effect. So it's going to look like this. You're going to cut some cards like you're going to do a Charlier cut. But you're just going to cut. You're not going to do that move. You're just going to cut little. So don't be scared about how many cards you cut. It doesn't really freaking matter. Just cut the cards. So about that many is good. And we're just going to take that card and put it right on top, just so you can show it. And then you're going to fan the cards out. Now, it's hard to do on camera because you're facing up. But when you're doing it to a spectator, you're going to transfer from this position, showing everything, to sort of this other position. Because what happens is, as you bring in these cards, as you start closing in the cards, you're just going to push down with this. And the rest of the cards that you push down with are going to start coming back to the top. Just like that. Leaving your card, the 4 of clubs, back on top. So in real time, it looks a little something like this. I'll do a face up just so you could see. So you fan it out and you put the cards back in just like that. Oh, hold on. So you start pushing, push down, and then the card comes back to the top. Now, how it looks if the spectator, so let's say the spectator is right here. The Sharpie is the spectator. Now, he's looking at an angle where I'm showing him the card so he could see the card and everything. And then I say, alright, we're going to push the card in just like that. And I tilt upwards. And I do it a lot. I exaggerate. And now I can show everything. I fan the cards out. Because this is face down, remember. So it looks very deceptive. So one more time, just with the card facing down. So we say, alright, so I'm going to take your 4 clubs and I'm going to lose it in the fairest way possible by actually putting them in the pack. And the nice thing to do is, when I'm done to do this, like you massage the front and back So it looks a little more deceptive that you actually push it in. So 4 of clubs on top, it goes in just like that. Because it actually covers the whole motion of you putting that card on top. Alright, one more time just so we can see. So 4 of clubs, push, push out, riffle, and open. Put the cards in and lift just like that. Perfect. Now you can fan. Now, how do I get the card to shoot out? It's a nice way of making a card shoot out. Now, in my other video, I think I did it. It's called a 1-point production. It's where you get a break and you push the card out just like that. So if I didn't do that video, I'm explaining it right now. You're gonna get a break just like that, and with your index, you're just gonna come over and push down. But you're not gonna be nice and tight about it where the card shoots out like that. You want the card to be nice and loose, so just shoot it out. And over a couple times, if you practice, you can get the card to shoot out nice and easy. You know, in your hand. It looks like you catch it. So that was a good one. So it utilizes that, but at a different positioning of your hand. You're going to tilt your hand over. So it looks like the card shot out of nowhere land. So it looks like this, where the card is now on top. You're going to get that break and everything, but you're going to turn your whole hand over and shoot the card out. So when the card comes out, not only does it come out where you can catch it, but it comes down face down, so you even build the suspense more. Not like, oh, give me a sec. Oh, the 4 clubs, that's it. Now you can actually, damn, it's so hard to catch because I'm looking at the camera instead of me doing it. Alright, so let's go over it one more time, and don't worry, I'll catch it. So, card selected. This time it's a joker. Charlie, cut some cards, but don't do the move. Show the card, putting it on top. Show, then lift up exaggeratedly. Do this motion over here. Dribble the cards, fan them out. Now, don't do any false shuffles or anything like that, because then people are going to say, oh, he has the card on top. This is good enough, because when you're doing this, they're like, you know, to a layman, don't matter. But if you're showing it like a magician or one of your friends who knows magic and stuff like that, don't do this. It wastes the time. And oh, the card's on top or the bottom. You know, so if you flash, you're gonna know it's on. You know, if you flash the bottom card, they're gonna, oh, it's on top or something. You know. So then, push over and do this move, but nice and loose, so the card shoots out, just like that. So we're gonna do it 1, 2. The card comes out, and it looks like it came out of nowhere. I like to build a suspense up now. If, you know, say, if this was the card that you selected, signed and everything, if it's signed, so signed and everything, would that be a good trick? Or you can say, what if that was a guarantee joker? Like, you know, or what if it was, you know, I don't know, what if it was actually your card signed, just like that, and that's the trick. So now let's have a look at it one more time, step by step. Fan out, card selected. Charlier, 4 diamonds, that's the card. Charlier, card goes on top. Fan out cards, exaggerated lifting up, this motion where you massage the pack, dribble. Fan out one more time, or if you have a table, fan them out. So relax your hands now and talk. Cards lost in the middle someplace. It could be on the bottom, it could be on the top, just like that. Nice dribble, beautiful. Fan the cards out, making sure you have at least a couple cards. That's why I like the stick, because you can't see any card actually, because it's very hard to see the cards, because they're in the pip, so the pip is hiding that card, so that's actually nice. Get a break, pinky, and practice this motion. Nice and loose, nice and loose, so the card shoots out. Tilt hand over. Actually, as you tilt the hand over, you can get the break. I got it, just like that. So 1, 2, 3. Card shoots out. If this was your card, would that be a good trick? Build a suspense up just like that. Magic happens just like that. 4 diamonds. This is the Mystifier with the nice, brand new card pops out of a pack move. Peace out. You've just been mystified.